Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about holiday decor. I gave my whole apartment a little bit of a Christmas home makeover. I like to do this every season when I have the time. It just makes my apartment feel fresh, and since this is now my Nouvelle Pearl headquarters as well, it just really inspires me and makes me feel really creative. So let's see how it all came together. You can see the before shot here. It's very reminiscent of my spring home makeover, but I've removed a lot of the more summery colors and throws and pillows because I wanted to make room for more warm textures and darker colors as well for my more Christmassy winter palette. Now you can see, if we look at an overview, I actually don't have a Christmas tree this year. I'll be spending actual Christmas in Hawaii with my mom, so I didn't feel like I needed to purchase one until next year. So I made a whole lot of small purchases and just went ahead and bought things that I really loved for more of a minimal decor look. But you can see every kind of corner of the apartment has its own little Christmassy holiday style and touches, and I really love how it all came together. So here's a before of my kitchen, and here's the after of my kitchen and the nook area around it. So you can see I've kind of cleared everything off a little bit. I really like adding metallic elements like this gold bowl, just styled really simply, and then candles in every corner, whether lit or unlit, really help to add a warmth, beautiful warm scents, but also just a coziness to any room. So you can see I've used little dessert plates under my candles to give them a little more structure, make them feel like they belong there. And then around the candles, I actually have these beautiful little acorns that I got from a local boutique. The top of it is a real acorn, and then there's a Swarovski crystal glued into the bottom, and I just couldn't resist because I thought they were so feminine and pretty. I have my little deer that I purchased from the babe, who holds a little happy holiday sign. I love him. And then you can see a slightly non-traditional color combination of red and teal there, which I really love. That's my usual sofa, of course, that I sit on to make all of my orders. So it's really comfy, but I really like the unusual combination. I think you can really play around with combinations like different metallics together. Don't necessarily feel like you're tied to traditional Christmas colors. As soon as you bring in holiday elements, in your whole place will feel festive, and one way to do that is with a little bit of a motif. So this year I actually went for reindeer, and you can see I have a beautiful little metallic reindeer there, and he right away makes the entire apartment feel really festive. And then I have a little bit of a forest animals theme starting in my palm tree. So I have a little jeweled bird, some little rabbits with little Christmas sweaters who I just adore. Those are all from The Cross, which is a local boutique that I'll link down below because they have so many beautiful things. That's where I splurged, and then I saved by using a lot of inexpensive Christmas lights that are mostly battery operated around the apartment. So they're just really easy where there's no socket right away. It helped to make the corners of the apartment feel much more festive. You can see my little mantelpiece and fireplace is kind of the center of the room, and so it was really important for it to feel really decorated and done, and I really love how it came together. You can see a little pan of the whole room, starting with my dining room table / workbench, and then panning over to the finished mantelpiece now, and I'm so happy with how that came together. It feels really homely, it feels really warm. I have a little mixed metals garland with beads that I picked up also from The Cross, and then some mixed ornaments, and I really like the idea of just placing ornaments around a room in unexpected ways. Again, you don't have to have a Christmas tree to make that work. So from left to right, I have some Jane Austen ornaments. I have Lizzie Bennet and Emma, and I brought those back from my trip to England, from Bath specifically. And then you can see I have some little trees and little lights and garlands going on there, all elements that would normally belong on a Christmas tree, but because I didn't have one, I just kind of placed them artfully in places where I thought they would look nice and finished. And not only is my little mantelpiece reminiscent of a tree because of the decorations, the lights, garlands, and baubles, but also it smells like a Christmas tree because on the left I have a cinnamon candle, and on the right I have my birchwood pine candle from Nest burning. In every Christmas decorating journey, I feel like there's a point when you just feel like the whole room or whole apartment is just done and it feels like Christmas. And I had that moment once I put the lights on my deer sculpture that's up on the wall. It's a bit of a modern sculpture and it really doesn't feel that Christmassy until you add a little bit of lights or baubles. So in previous years I've done baubles, but this year I did Christmas lights, and I really like the way these lights turned out because I can go ahead and change the settings, as you can see, so that it alternates between different styles of flashing, and it just feels so festive and lovely. And you can see I redecorated my coffee table as well to make that area feel finished and festive. I went ahead and filled my little votive with lots of inexpensive dollar store Christmas balls, so the whole thing cost me just a few dollars, and then I have a faux candle burning in there. My nook, which is right off the kitchen, is one of those areas that always feels like it's just a jumble of things because I have a lot of shoes and fashion items there, and I love having them there because it makes all of my accessories feel like home decor. But I went ahead and cleaned it up a little bit just to have it feel a little bit more minimalist and also a lot more festive, thanks to my redecoration of my mannequin essentially as a kind of Christmas tree. I wound the same lights that I used for my deer sculpture around it, added a really shiny necklace from Zara, and then used my Christmas tree topper because it just felt sad not to use that on anything. And I have to say, I'm pretty proud of the way it turned out because I think it looks a little bit like a modern sculpture and it looks really cool and unexpected. Atop my dresser, I just have some more candles, really again festive colors involving metallics and warmth. So I have my Home Sense tree in rose gold, I've got a candle from the Bay in silver, and a topper from Pottery Barn tucked into the corner, a little bit unexpected, but anything star-shaped immediately feels festive and wintry. I stripped my bed before I could remember to film it, but it had floral sheets on it before, so pretty summery, and I went ahead and replaced it with some flannel sheets that my mom brought over from home, and they right away made the whole room feel so much more festive and cozy. And I layered on some pillows, all of which are from Home Sense. My little lights are from Amazon. All the lights I've shown you today are all from Amazon, and I'll link them down below because right away they're just an easy and inexpensive way to add little holiday festive touches to your apartment. And Fufu much preferred this cozy bed. It's got a throw from Costco at the end of the bed as well that I don't mind him getting quite furry because it's really easy to wash and inexpensive. And then he wanted to go ahead and show you my new little filming nook. I haven't done a lot to this. I just layered a furry blanket and added some more candles. My initials that light up are from Michael's. I always have those up pretty much now. I really like the way they look in the background of videos. And then I didn't want to let you go today without showing you my new jewelry tray, which is from Anthropologie. I meant to mention it in my holiday gift ideas and essentials video, but I forgot, so I thought I would show it to you here because it's a new favorite of mine. So Fufu and I will be relaxing occasionally and mostly just getting things done until my next video on the 1st of December, which will be the first day of Vlogmas. So I hope you enjoyed this last installment for the year pretty much of decor and fashion videos for my channel, and I hope to see you during Vlogmas.